Hey there, Collective. This is Antonio at Copper Visions, and I really appreciate you tuning in to the message today. Trust that if you resonated with the thumbnail, which I have no idea what that will be, the title, anything, thank you. It's not much of a super serious message here, but it does feel like I have just gotten the green light after some time of being slowed down in ways that I didn't really understand. And so you might resonate with that in itself. There was something coming in right before I turned on the camera about the green not being ripe enough yet. And I got this vision of someone playing Super Mario Bros. And it was like, when the lights go, from red, yellow, green, and then you go. But if you've played it before, where you kind of charge up before you actually go. But it's all about the timing. So there's something that's been ripening. And I believe that it's something to do with your perspective. Something to do with a perception shift that has needed time to ripen. And so also wanted to acknowledge, if you've been here before, then you can see clearly that this is only the second video I've posted like this where my face isn't in it. And for all I don't know why I'm saying intensive purposes, there's my face. I exist, I'm real, I'm Antonio. And this is just a moment in time where I'm trying something new. I want you to see how I work with the cards and how the magic really happens, at least for the time being. So good morning. As you can see, it is a morning time. And so let's go. Let's get into it. I wanted to do three or four oracle cards today and then clarifying with the tarot, just to see who I'm reading for. Lots of messages that have been wanting to come in, and I've actually recorded a number of readings that I haven't posted, and not that they're not worth posting, but there's just something about the timing being right. Alright, I'm not going to take these yet, but I will see that top one in a second. The stone. Oh my gosh, this is so powerful. I actually have never pulled this card, and it's reminding me automatically of Harry Potter, of The Alchemist. It's the Philosopher's Stone, which is just all about alchemy. Oh, and seeing something. Oh, wow. It's almost like you weren't able to see something until now. It's like you were kind of looking around with a microscope and you were looking for the thing that was impeding your vision. And actually, I feel like this is it. You have found the thing that has not wanted to be seen, and you have spotted it. So I want to see what that is. Interesting. Okay. Let's pull out more perspective here. All right, interesting. The stone. What do we know about the stone? And seeing a circle actually fit into a square hole. Something about a square peg not being able to fit into a round hole, but if a round peg fits into a square hole just fine. So it's like something's been totally flipped. Something's been totally flipped, and I think the cards are ready. Teaching. Oh, perhaps you are stepping into a position of, and I'm sorry about the glare, but you have stepped into a position of mentoring. Oh, there we go. of really understanding that even as the teacher, you are always a student. And I feel if you are here still watching this, you already, that's like something that you've integrated already many times. Teaching, though, it does seem okay. While you go on your inner journey, here I have in the bottom, slow but steady. Yeah, you understand the timing. Yeah, and there's the little turtle right here with the little green on it. And so it's slow but steady wins a race. Slow but steady. that's intentional, that's mindful, it's firm, it's secure. I'm feeling, for the first time in a while within these readings, I'm feeling there's this emotional security that you have reached now that maybe the holidays are over and you've had your celebrations, you've had your encounters with people that might have felt obligatory. Not to say that they weren't necessary and essential, but that kind of, energy where, okay, well, I'm going to stop asking who's coming to the party because the party's happening nonetheless, Oh wow, it's like many guards have been up, many masks have been worn, and now you are able to see the results. So what is it? What is it? Call back your power. Oh yeah, okay. Oh wow, and at the top, karmic debts are paid. So yeah, and thrones, this is opportunity for growth. Okay, so you have been able to see where exactly you need to grow in getting, which is a very humbling, very... and I'll just show you. This is, and I hope I'm not pronouncing this wrong, Jeremiel? Jeremiel. Okay. Jeremiel, yeah, that sounds right. Call back your power. Forgiveness is about no longer allowing someone or something to affect your state of happiness. It doesn't mean you have to forget the past or avoid a situation entirely. Right now, you are being encouraged to take your power, your light, and your capacity to make a decision back into your own hands. By taking back what is yours, you also command respect from those around you. Wow, yeah. I mean, totally goes hand in hand with any residual holiday experiences that you may have gone through, been through here. Calling back your power in a way that you're actually teaching others by just accepting your own journey. Totally, 100%. 100%. Okay. So now with the stone, I want to see what we get. And I feel like saying, if you're, no matter where you are in your YouTube journey, I want to thank you in advance for you supporting this channel, whether that's with a view or more, like a like or subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. But at the same time, I really encourage you to only, do what inspires you, and to not let me or others try to tell you how and what decisions to make, how to live your life and what decisions to make in your life. It's all about resonance. It's all about following your highest excitement. If you've ever listened to people like Abraham Hicks or Bashar, all of the cosmic intelligence that comes through channels like those two specifically are people I have sincerely resonated with. And also so many readers that understand the laws of manifestation or the law of attraction in a way that is unique to them. It's all this beautiful mosaic of truths, right? Five of Swords, mental conflict, yeah. Okay, so whatever you've spotted was the thing that was blocking your perspective of yourself as the teacher you really are. Perhaps needing to remember that you do have a lot of wisdom. You have been through, only spirit knows, all the things you've been through. And it feels like there's some humor here, though. There's been a lot of integration. There's been and I apologize if I didn't show you this mental conflict card, but there's been quite a bit of processing that you've done. And perhaps you're reaching a point where you're like, okay, I just need to go on a walk. I need some fresh air. I need to release. I need to surrender. Yeah, totally. Oh, wow. Yeah, because now teaching... And this doesn't have to be in the way that society tells us it is, like at a school or whatever. But if you are actually a teacher, I want to give an extra thanks and a shout out to you, because that is hard work. I myself have been a teacher in a more orthodox sense, and yet at the same time with the students that I was dealing with, which if you are one of the students somehow that have found their way to my channel, you know that being in a certain field like ballet or dancing, it requires so much discipline. And there's something coming through about having the right structure, having respect for the structure it takes to learn something is the thing that gives you freedom. True freedom. Yeah. And with this Page of Cups, I feel this fun amount of opportunity. I mean, it's you know, here's the saying, you know, I'll believe this is true for me when pigs fly, and there's a pig flying. Interesting. Yeah. There's connection here. There's curiosity. There's possibility here with this teaching. And so you were doing this in your own way. That's what I wanted to say earlier. It's you do not have to do it how other people say you need to do it. You find your own. Oh my God! And I'm getting Jack Black. Recently watched, I think, a couple movies with him in it, and specifically the Minecraft movie, which I did not think I would watch that movie, but I watched it, and it was really inspiring with how Jack Black was so encouraging of the kids who were in the movie, the actors who were in the movie, you know, that were learning from Jack Black. I love how he has always been there to encourage creativity. And there's always been this pure sense of humor and joy within the creative process, and laughing at our failures, laughing at our moments of mishap, because they are just as much a part of the process as the success. For sure. So when it comes back to calling your power, there's something about acknowledging your creativity within this. You are disciplined, you are completely able, and with that comes worthiness. No matter how you resonate with that word specifically. Okay. Nine of Swords. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so this block that was there is finding reprise or relief. Not sure if I really said that word right. Reprise? Perhaps there's going to be, or there is something happening where you are transmuting this energy. And the Nine of Swords, although it looks very daunting, of course, and if you know tarot, you know that nines are on their way to completion. You are really, really close. And at the same time, it's almost like I'm seeing this referring to what we were talking about before this, about letting the light become more green, which I know it's like when a green light is green, it's like it's green, but life isn't. Life is a bit more nuanced than that, as you know. And so it's almost like we're waiting for this to become more green. Interesting. Because, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? The Ace of Wands. Yeah. New beginning. New energy that is clearly connected to your own intuition. You've sensed this coming and just weren't sure when it would happen. And there's also some green here too already in this. But it's like turquoise. It's like this ripening needing to still happen. Justice. Oh my gosh. Okay, justice has been at play this entire time. Cranes could be significant to you. Like the bird. Or construction sites. But there's something here about not only karmic justice, but justice with both your divine masculine and divine feminine nature. you have reached a balance that has brought in or has been bringing in relief. Yes, okay. So that is what you do not see. Interesting. Okay. I want to see though. Feels like there's something else here. And I want to just get into my own handmade cards here to see where we are with them. I'm not sure what will come out, but and I'm not really asking a specific question, so maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. It's like if you have a question in mind, I would encourage you, or if you're able to formulate a question now about a specific thing that's been on your mind this whole time, perhaps it'll be a yes or a no. Let's see. There was a little cut there. I apologize. The battery exhausted, and I was actually able to find some more knowledge and presence within the moment. And so if you have been thinking about your question, it definitely has to do with you continuing to reclaim your power in a world that has been very noisy. Very noisy. And I actually, while I waited for the battery to charge up a little bit, I was able to get some information on the stone from the book, and it was this. It's been resonating the entire time, but there's this grounding that imagining, and actually a stone here, a literal like rock. Seeing generations and generations pass by, and there's this ancient sense of grounding and understanding that the stone carries. And so, collective, know that you are tethered to this ancient wisdom that will always bring you back to your center. All right. Sweet. Okay, so the answer to your question, if you have been able to think about it, or pause to take a moment, but the answer to your question is keep going. Think long term. I know that's not very satisfying sometimes, but let's see. Oh, no. The answer to your question is no. And I'm also seeing on, like you might be spot on, and if you are feeling a strong reaction to this answer, then know that your internal landscape right now is guiding you towards how you really feel about that question being answered. And so know that, please, I encourage you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But that's the answer. No. On the bottom, trust your inner voice. Angels inspire, you are resilient. Yeah, perhaps there's just some you time that is needed about that, which is totally valid. Totally valid here. Wow, collective. Okay, well, I want to wrap up this reading with one of these Sacred Rebel Oracle cards. These have been a really bright light for me personally, and I want to share that light with you now. Woo! Okay. So I won't read both of them, but the one that fell to the floor was... Oh, and there's actually another card. Excuse me. Look at my hair like that. Legacy of Light. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. You are resilient. Oh, again, timing and trust. Yeah, it's all about the timing. So it might be a no now, but not a no entirely. That's what happened. I didn't even see that card. So, Legacy of Light. Getting in touch with your own guides, your own ancestors, your own angels. That's where the answer really lies. So that's where that ends. Okay, and this is the beginning of the end of the reading. Excuse me. The Sacred Fool. Wow, okay, I do have to cover up some of this beautiful artwork, but the Sacred Fool, interesting. I have no idea what this card is about. Are your plans in disarray? Are strange things happening? You have entered the spiritual terrain of the sacred fool. The fool is a sacred rebel, thwarting oppression and expressing truth. Refusing to be controlled by anything, the fool overcomes power games with irreverent insight and joyful spontaneity. As you feel inspired, alive, and passionate about what you can offer to the world, let the wisdom of the fool protect you from self-sabotage. Put on a mad hat and go for your dreams with fearless abandon. The apparent randomness of your life is moving with crazy wisdom according to a higher loving purpose. Interesting. Wow. Okay, collective. Trusting the timing. Trusting the timing. There's something about the number 3 here. Just with the hat, too, I'm getting. Yeah, green, red, and what is this other color? Blue? It's like a faint blue. Ah, red or green. Yeah, like the lights. Interesting. All right, collective. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope there was something helpful in there for you. And also, I just thank you for giving me the grace and compassion to, sort out how this is coming about, with whether it's, showing my face or not. I hope that you're able to tune in to your own intuition with clarity, precision, and so much love. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.